A very moto, I would say, esque body position. This is a very, yeah, even off-road, like, again, there's a time and a place where we really apply this. I ride a lot of turn track, I ride a lot of motocross. I hold this position, you know, for the 30-minute motos that I do. And it's based on 3 different positions. So I guess I'll do it with my kickstand down here, hopefully. First position is like ready position, and I'm a little off here because again I got a kickstand set up. First position is ready position. You can see here my knees are about directly over or just behind my toes. I am in a hinge position. I can feel a little bit of tension in my hamstrings. That's a key piece to this. You want to feel tension here. You also need to be flexible in this sport. Being flexible, you should be able to touch your toes. It's kind of a huge thing. Knees are back, just behind my toes. I'm in an anterior rotation with my hips. So there's posterior and anterior. We want to get into that anterior rotation as much as possible. Okay? So we've got posterior, anterior. We're always looking to be in that anterior rotation. We're rotating our hips out. From here, we have your chest is technically pointed up, but I would say your abs are parallel with the seat. Okay, abs parallel with the seat. This is a hard one for guys to get. I see a lot of guys just naturally start to bring their chest up and bring their hips forward. When you bring your chest up, you usually will automatically go to a posterior rotation and your knees are going to start to come forward. Often I see riders when they are riding in slower stuff, kind of riding here. And there's a time and a place, honestly, where in my opinion, you do go to a knees forward position. But I see a lot of guys kind of ride around like this. I mean, what looks better to you guys? Yes. What if I was teaching the class and I went
We probably wouldn't be here anymore.
all rounded back, posterior rotation, or that. What looks better, obviously. This is real out. Tight abs, tension in my hamstrings. My knees are just behind my toes and not forward. Just behind. Step down. This is what I call ready position. I'm ready. I'm ready to move back, forth, whatever I need to do. I'm in that center spot. Okay? From here, we're going to go to acceleration position. Okay, so we have ready position, then we have acceleration position. So ready, anterior rotation in our hips, our abs are parallel with the seat, the head is up. We feel a little bit of tension in the hamstrings. From here, we're going to go to ready, or we're going to go to acceleration position. So obviously we're going to be accelerating. And we're going to roll on the throttle. We're going to drop our heels, pull our knees back, and lead with our head. You can see my head is directly over the bars. This is a huge one. So many riders ride back here all the time. And they wonder why they get arm pump. You've got to lead with your head. You know, something AJ Catanzaro says, which is, AJ and I have done a couple clinics together. He's a super great moto trainer. You guys know who AJ is, right?
Yeah.
He talks about this position all the time, and he's like, you're throwing your face at danger. And that's such a good way to put it. The majority of riders, when they are encountering a log, they want to get back. And that causes the kick over the bars. Getting your head forward creates the ability to counter the kicks that's happening. We're going to talk about that. But anyway, ready position, we're going to go to acceleration. We're going to drop our heels, pull our knees back, and lead with our head. It's a hard one for guys to wrap their head around. There is a lot of situations where I go to a straight knee, locked knee position. And that is one of those things that's like, what? For a lot of riders. but I'll show you an album in my phone called Body Position, and I'm snapping pictures of supercross and off-road and enduro and all of my favorite riders in a knee-locked head-forward position. Deegan and Lawrence and all the supercross guys, off-road guys like, everybody see that guy?
I figured he
Make
does
sure you
that.
let him know. So off-road guys like, if you guys watch Joseph Garcia or Andre Verona in Enduro GP, so gnarly, those dudes are so fast. I go on and on, you know, Tristan Hart, Ryder LeBlanc, Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt a lot. We see Billy do this a lot. Knee lock position. In fact, every time he hits a log double, his knees will be in a locked knee position, his head will be forward. And again, I got an album of stuff if you don't believe me. That being said, we're in ready position, centered, knees slightly bent here, right? Chest is facing forward, but our abs are parallel, head is up. We drop our knee, or drop our heels, pull our knees back and roll on the throttle, head forward. From here we go to deceleration position. We go to rear brake, hips back. The goal here is to use the rear brake with no clutch. We want to find chatter, right? Everybody know what chatter is? You'll hear your bike go. It's much more efficient to stop a rolling rear tire than it is a sliding rear tire. If you're pulling your clutch in and slamming on your rear brake, you're going to slide. If you leave your clutch out and feather rear brake, it's going to almost be like traction control in your car. You slam on the brake in your car and you know the traction control takes over and it goes gah, 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 gah. You can make your motorcycle do the same thing between engine and a steady feather of rear brake. So we're going to go acceleration and deceleration position here.